So y equals x plus 3 squared plus 1. This is x squared. And this is x plus 3 squared. And then up 1. So this is the vertex, negative 3, 1. Axis of symmetry is x equals negative 3. The minimum is positive 1. And the range is 1 to infinity. What else are we asked to determine? Just to graph it? Maybe something else follows. Maybe they say, okay, now solve this greater than or equal to 0 or something. I don't see what is the purpose of this in systems of linear systems of inequalities, linear or nonlinear. It's a fine problem, but why here? Does anything else follow after it?
No, I had another one like that in there where I had to graph like the circle, and it just asks for the point, the radius, and then the domain. So I think that's what it's asking for.
I guess it was just a review, but I wouldn't put this problem. This is not part of this test.
Okay.
I mean, this makes no sense. It's good to practice graphing. I'm always going to review graphing anyway for the final exam, but why here? Good. Anything else? Are there other questions that we need to work on?
I think that's why I was confused, because the inequality is where we shaped part of the graph, correct?
Right, right. But
Okay.
but there is no inequality here at all. No, there is nothing to shade. Yeah, maybe they meant you know, a graphing review. Okay, next question. You can share your screen, of course. Emily, was this the only one?
I have another one.
Yes, please. Go ahead. We cannot see it. Ah, that's a good one. So we have 4x plus 8y less than or equal to 8. And we have 2x plus y less than or equal to 6. Good. You can stop sharing. Of course, I have to start with the equation, because I cannot graph the inequality before I graph the threshold. If I don't have the threshold, I cannot find the solution for the inequality. So first, 4x plus 8y equals 8. I will definitely divide both sides by 4 to make it easier. So when x is 0, y is 1. When y is 0, x is 2. Stop. Solid? Yes. This is just the equation. Which equation? This one or this one? Doesn't matter. 4x plus 8y equals 8. Do not write the inequality on the line. This is not the inequality. This is just the equation. Good. It divides the entire plane into two pieces, right and left. So I'm checking left because that's where the origin is, and the origin is always the easiest point to work with. 0, 0 less than or equal to 8? Yes, it's true. So all this area, including points on the line, 4x are the solution of this. The next one, I repeat the process. 2x plus y equals 6. When x is 0, y is 6. When y is 0, x is 3. 3, 0. So 0, 6, and 3, 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2, 3. Still solid. On the line, I write the equation of the line. 2x plus y equals 6. It divides the plane into two regions, right and left. Left has the origin, so I'm checking the left. 0, 0, true. Oh, okay, fine. So this is the area with the points that make this inequality true. So I'm intersecting this territory with this territory. And I realize that points on this line, this point of intersection, points on this line, and everything else in between. So all this. What is this? Both. Meaning solutions of the system. Good, that was a good one. I really liked that one. It was good. Good, next question. Anything else? Next question, please. Anything? Okay, let's move on to the next problem, please.
I have another one.
Yes, I'm ready. Good. So 3x minus 4y less than or equal to 12, 3x minus 2y greater than 6. Was something wrong with this, or you just needed help, or?
I just needed help.
Sure. 3x minus 4y equals 12. When x is 0, y is negative 3. So 0, negative 3. When y is 0, x is 4. So 4 comma 0. I'm going to do the same thing to the other ones and then graph them. But you have to do it step by step. I'm doing it because I don't have enough room here. So it's not a good idea because you have to graph this, graph that, shade in, and then move on to the next one. I'm just going to put it here because I don't have enough room to graph. So 3x minus 2y equals 6. When x is 0, y is negative 3. So 0, negative 3 again. When y is 0, x is 2, so 2 comma 0. Okay, so now slowly but surely. Okay, So 0, negative 3, and 4, 0. I graph the line. I write the equation of the line on it. This is not the inequality. I see that the origin is in the above territory. 0, 0, 0 less than or equal to 12, yes. So 3x minus 4y less than or equal to 12. Now, 0, negative 3 again. And 2 comma 0. Not solid. This was solid, not solid. This is just the equation. 3x minus 2y equals 6. It divides the plane into two regions, above, below. I'm checking the above because that's where the origin is. And I get a false statement. 0 is not greater than 6. So I have to choose the opposite. And the opposite is 3x minus 2y greater than 6. Now I'm intersecting these two territories. And I see everything here. Including points on this line, but not points on this line. And what is this? Both at the same time. And that's what we wanted to find. Is this okay?
Yes. Is that exactly how you want it graphed on the test?
Absolutely.
Okay. Just making sure.
Yeah, absolutely. The same thing we've done all the time. No change. Good. Next question, anything else? Anything else you need help with? Any other questions? Anything? I hope you watched all the videos from the lectures on chapters 5, 6, and 8 multiple times. It's the only way to master the topics. Okay, next topic, please.
I have one last one that I was confused about.
Yes, let's take a look. Okay, so we have y greater than negative 2x minus 8 and y less than negative x minus 6. Perfect. Good examples. Good. Awesome. Like before, y equals negative 2x minus 8 when x is 0. Y is negative 8, 0, negative 8. When y is 0, I move negative 8 and divide by, so it's 8 divided by negative 2. So negative 4, 0. I'll do the same with this. So y equals negative x minus 6. When x is 0, y is negative 6. When y is 0, I move negative 6 to the other side, so x is negative 6. Because it will be positive, but I divide by negative 1. So negative 6, 0. Good. Do not graph the equations without doing this step by step. You're not supposed to graph this. You're supposed to graph this. You're supposed to graph the inequality. And after that, you're supposed to graph this and the inequality. I put them here because I have just tiny room for those x and y intercepts. That's not the correct sequence that we have to present the work in. I put it here because I have enough room for just those intercepts. So 0, negative 8, 2, 4, 6, 8. Negative 4, 0, 2, 4. Solid? No. So this is y equals negative 2x minus 8. That's it. It divides the plane into two parts, right and left. The origin is on the right, so I'm checking the right. 0, 0 greater than negative 8, yes. 0 here, 0 here. 0 greater than negative 8, yes. Yes, that's true. So this is y greater than negative 2x minus 8. Now I put in the second equation. 0, negative 6, 2, 4, 6, negative 6, 0, 4, 6. Solid? No. Okay. I only graph the equation, which is y equals negative x minus 6. It divides the plane into two regions, right and left, above and below. I'm checking above. 0 less than negative 6? No, 0 is not less than negative 6. So I cannot choose the above that has the origin. I have to choose the below, because I got a false statement. So this is why less than negative x minus 6. Now, they intersect right here. Both. Not points on this line and not points on this line, but everything else in between. This was also a good one. Is this okay?
Yes, I'm just confused on when you said that isn't the correct sequence.
The sequence is graph the equation, graph the inequality, then graph the equation, graph the inequality, and then shade in. But I prepared the points. Where's my yes. I prepared the points already for the second equation. I should have not. I should have waited to graph the equation, graph the inequality, and then look at the second equation. Because if you put all the points and you graph both lines at the same time without shading it step by step, you're not going to get the solution ever. So that's what I was saying. I should have not looked at the second equation. I did, because I had enough room here to get these two intercepts. But I should have waited.
I see what you're saying.
I should have waited until after solving the first inequality. Because if you do this, let's say, you're not going to be able to solve anything. The sequence of steps is extremely important. Graph the first equation, graph the inequality, graph the second equation, graph the inequality, and then intersect. You cannot graph the equations and then wonder, where is the intersection? Is that okay?
Yes, that makes a lot more sense. Thank you.
Thank you. Other questions? Anything else? Is there anything else for this test? Oh, sorry, let's take a 10-minute break. Sorry. I promise I'll be quiet.